Hello, everybody. This is the Living Road of Darkness, the rage across to New York. Today we have a scene in the. It is going to be in the Sept of the Green, where we are close to the heart of the Sept, where Cubs usually sleeps, or wherever Robin is. And in the Umbra, there will be a wolf looking for Robin.
All right. Robin isn't usually in the Umbra, but let's just say for the sake of not dragging this out, that yeah, she is in the Umbra. Actually, writing down descriptions on uh, the spirits that she sees. As usual in Umbra reflection, she is kind of smeared with blood and covered in it. I mean, yeah. So yeah, she's sitting at near the Cubs den and does that.
Bites the weak in wolf form will come near her,
She'll kneel down.
and a bar is waiting for you.
Yes, then, Father Aya.
It seems this is the time, Robin.
I hope I'll make you proud today, then, Father Aya.
He nods. One of the weird things he learned nodding from Garm and Robin, probably. And he will slowly go in towards the heart of the sept,
Yeah, Robin
close
will
to the
follow.
Falcon Shrine.
Robin will yeah, follow closely. She's excited and a little nervous. It's like going to an exam, you know.
The woman you see is beautiful. She's a Prince 4, like you. There is no visible scars to you. She has a sheeted glaive, and on her shoulder there's a buzzard.
Mm,
The She herself bit looks like a buzzard as well.
yeah, Robin will she'll give this woman like a look over, kind of curious, and then like as the den father stops, she will stop as well. She'll kneel down immediately.
The then father will show his throat and submit. He will flop on the ground. And she will like raise her hand to the den father. She won't raise her hand to you, Mom. Call me later. And the after like some time, you stand enough for her. She says, "Rise."
Yeah, Robin will do so, and she'll keep her eyes lowered though.
I am Anabaria Crane, Hamid Elder Gallier of the Silver Fangs.
I am Robin Clay, Cub, Galliard of the Scepter Green.
You are Jacob Clay's cousin, right?
Yes, Crane Raya.
As Robin was told, see that the Silver Fangs doesn't get deed names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this doesn't surprise you that she never mentioned a deed name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna open my mom's phone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She looks at Robin, and then she kind of turns to bites the leak. What are the accomplishments of Robin Clay? And bites the leak says, she can talk for herself, Raya. It's her Gaian duty to tell deeds. Woman slowly turns towards the Robin. You may continue.
Yes, Crane Raya. I I have assisted the Sept in attacks from Banes, blood Banes. I have gone into the hellhole of Staten Island and I came out. I have fought a creature known as hunters as a hunter, and I have assisted in using the gifts that Gaia has given me to connect with his mind, to distract him so that others could hurt him better. I have learned of the different tribes of the nation and of its history. I have gone on a mission to find information. I have me and the cubs, along with the den father, have been taken captive by a company named Yago, and we freed ourselves. And we rescued everyone who was captured there. And from there on, I have made contact with some of the Farah. I've gotten information from them. At the moment, I am working together with Jacob Clay to come up with a plan, as there's an army of Banes heading north. We're planning to warn the Septs there. We're planning to find out more information regarding what their objective is. I have single-handedly killed a creature of the worm that was about to slay a Bastet.
Did you slay the bastard too?
No, Karimaya. He provided us with a lot of useful information.
Surprising. Thank you, Bites the Week. You may leave us now. Bites the Week looks at Robin, turns and leaves. And now Robin is alone with the elder.
Oh boy.
What is a galliard?
The Galliard is, to my opinion, first and foremost, someone who teaches others with the help of the history of the Garu nation, who teaches through tales and songs of the past, but also they are capable warriors. They are the ones that will lead into combat if there is no Arun present. They are they are to inspire the Garu around them. So even more than the other auspices, they need to be exemplary. Because if they will falter, there will be no one to lift the spirits of the Garu around them, to
What is
make sure that they keep fighting, to keep them strong and focused.
what is the best way of inspiring someone?
Lead by example.
She smiles. Do you perform anything, Robin?
Perform, as in,
Do you play anything or do you storytell
I tell
professionally?
mm, professionally, no. I have told stories, except, but my profession before I became aware of the Garu nation, before I set my first steps, was I was almost done with my education to become a psychologist.
How do you wish to use psychology?
I hope to be able to help the nation by making sure that when there are emotional problems, when Garu have issues that they need someone for, when they threaten to go into Arano, I hope to be able to use my talents and my education to prevent this and to help them see the light and to see the right path so that they can continue the fight.
Did Jacob Clay taught you about our tribe?
Yes, Queen Raya.
Then tell me, what does it mean to be a Silverfang?
To be a Silver Fang means to lead. We are the leaders of the nation. I, I apologize. The Silver Fangs are the leaders of the nation. They are the generals. They are the kings. They guide the other Garu into the war. They are first in battle. They protect the other Garu. They take responsibility when no one else can or wants.
Have you ever carried a burden of leadership? Have you ever felt the need of making hard decisions, being judged and not liked? The decisions you made
Within the Garu nation, I have not.
outside of the Garo nation.
Well, during my education, we have had to deal with many projects, and often I was the project leader, which meant that I had to make sure people kept their deadlines and everything was forming to be a cohesive end presentation.
Have you failed before?
Mm, Hard question. I have worked very hard to make sure that I would not fail, Grand Raya, and I will continue to do so.
What are you going to do if you fail?
Work harder to prove myself and the task that I have. Make sure that it gets fulfilled one way or another. I will not fail.
Robin Clay. Things I hear about Jacob. I feel like I will hear same things about you.
Thank you, Grand Raya.
The buzzard on her shoulder starts flying away in the umbra. I talk with the buzzard. I learned the I try to learn the umbra. It has many secrets. The rite of passage is very simple. There are many secrets and stories the Silverfangs has lost because we made hard choices. You will find one of those secrets today. You will tell the story to me and prove yourself as Silverfang.
Yes, Grand Raya.
Then what are you waiting for, Robin? Follow the buzzard.
Yep, she will take the time to, give a bow, and
Mm-hmm.
which looks rather clumsily because she's also already kind of stepping backwards, and then turns around and runs off to the buzzard.
She has more etiquette than most, so it actually doesn't look like bad as much as she thinks.
Did I? Do I even have etiquette?
Yes, you do.
Seriously? Oh gods, I do. I completely forgot it.
The buzzard flies and Robin follows. Does she runs or does she
Oh
walks?
yeah, she runs.
The buzzard passes one tree, passes another one. The light of Helios gets lower and lower. Robin passes another tree, another one. The spirits of trees, they look a bit different now. Helios is being closed by clouds. There's only small light as she finds herself in front of, a bit distant, not in front of, a bit distant from a castle.
She'll stop for a moment and look at it, of inspecting it.
The castle looks extremely old. There are, it's left. There are a lot of growing, the representation of this castle is very old and there's a lot of wild spirits running around. When I say wild, is a bunch of tree spirits. Some wolf spirits are there as well. But they don't do anything to Robin. They don't look at Robin. And the Buzzard just keep flying towards this place.
Yeah. And after looking around, we'll follow the bird again, but a bit more cautiously now, as they're clearly not in Kansas anymore.
The Buzzard is able to fly, but Robin isn't. She finds herself in this weird place where she doesn't have any ways to go up. The She needs to climb.
Okay. Um, so what exactly does she need to climb?
And, like in the photo, you see the stone and the mountain is like the place is built on a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, a small you need to climb like a small rock. It's made of rocks. No, it's not made of course mountain is made of fucking rocks. Like you will need to climb this like small place to reach to the walls.
Okay.
It is you will be able to climb, but you have enough how do I say this? You can pull yourself. It will be a bit hard.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a bit hard, but you can do this.
Okay. In this place,
Hmm.
does she still have the feeling that shifting is as difficult as it is in New York?
Shifting is difficult still. You
Okay.
can still spend two rage.
Yeah, but then she's gonna try and hum it.
That is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me strength athletics, please.
Oh boy. So my best dice roll. Oh wow. Three successes.
It's very slow. You like it takes 1 hour for you to finish the climb.
Wow. Okay.
If you're gonna, of course, continue this way.
Mm-hmm.
With three successes, I was gonna make you like do a couple rolls with three successes, I am okay with saying that you are slowly climbing, making sure your steps are the right ones and not the bad ones.
Okay. Would you allow me to roll again to basically speed up, take a little
Yes.
bit more risk?
Yeah.
Then I will do so. Still two successes.
I will say you 30 minutes.
Yay! Robin is probably huffing and puffing, just, because this takes a lot of effort. She's not used to this.
Exactly. Your body is not like extremely used to this. Um, you find yourself in one of the vaults, and you see the inside. The place is made of rocks. There is no metal and anything like that. They carved rocks, it seems. The walls are made. They shape stones. It looks like one of those old castles that is remaining for thousands of years, probably. But you're pretty sure if this place was in somewhere else, like in the real world, this would have been one of the most beautiful things ever.
Mm.
When you climb, there are skeletons.
Oh boy.
One of them is basically a skeleton laying on the standing on the ground, laying, or because probably it's dead. There are some armor on it and a sword.
Okay. Can she make out like, I don't know,
You
maybe
can,
through like an academics role or something, or an investigation role, like how
you,
old this stuff is, what era?
yeah, please make me a perception academics, or actually, no, wits academics roll.
Okay. I know shit. Three
Oh man,
successes.
no shit. You check the armor first
Hmm.
because the sword gives you this weird feeling. The armor is made by leather.
And it's still preserved. Wow.
I mean, Umbra.
Yeah, but because the bodies are gone and there's
Yeah,
only skeletons, it's kind of.
it is old and it looks fucked up.
Hmm.
There are some uh, bronze. I think the old, really, really old things made from bronze as well, as far as I remember.
Hmm.
The armor kind of looks stupid to you because this is useless.
I mean,
But the sword looks good because it's a clave.
I figured as much. So first, another question about the armor. Even though it looks mostly ruined, are there any glyphs or signs that you can like figure out, like maybe with
Yeah,
Silverfang lore?
roll me, roll me that good, roll me that good, with Silverfang lore.
Okay, there's an 8 and a 6.
Hmm. House Golden Sky,
Huh. Okay.
a
Pretty
respected
cool.
house who led Silverfangs in ancient times. They vanished almost overnight when their rivalry with the House Crescent Moon turned into bloodshed.
Oof. Okay. Um. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Like, yeah. Can she actually like kind of get out the from that piece of armor? Can she get out that cliff? Like,
Yeah,
I
you
don't know,
can.
kind of rip it out. Is if it's like that old?
You can.
Okay. And she will take out that glyph and she'll pocket it, and then she'll move on to the glaive.
It is a very old, but it still remains like it's new.
Mm-hmm.
Are you touching the clave?
Um, she will um probably take off her jacket and kind of wrap it in the jacket because I believe, I'm not entirely sure anymore, but I do believe that Jacob told her not to simply touch a clave. I'm not entirely sure anymore, so I'm gonna check this with Chris real fast.
I mean, you can touch a clave. It's the clave is a burden. You know what does it mean. You know it is carried by leaders. You know Silverfangs
Hmm.
has the most claves.
Yeah.
And
Mm,
returning with a lost clave would be crazy.
yeah. Like I said, she's definitely gonna take it with her. I'm just not sure if she's actually gonna touch it or if she's smart enough to wrap her jacket around it. Just trying to see.
Roll me your wits.
Okay. 10 and a 7.
You may want to arm yourself with it. You don't know what's coming.
In that case, yeah, she'll take it. She'll keep her jacket on and will take hold of the clave.
Your hand touches the clave and you feel like your gnosis is. Your connection to Gaia is severed a bit.
Hmm.
But the problem is, you also get a vision.
Oh boy. Yes.
Vision of individuals running away. Kin, and there's like two Garu standing there. And then
Okay.
you hear them saying, the crescent moon is coming. Elder, what are we going to do? And then the elder says, we will fight until we die. We're not letting this cairn to be violated by them. Vision ends there. But something else happens. Three skeletons starts to rise. Their eyes
Oh
are
boy.
burnt. Their eyes are cold. And they are slowly getting up. You hear like
Okay, Robin will spend those 2 rage to get into Glabro.
Glabro?
Mm,
Roll me wits.
no. You're right. I'll go Krinos.
Okay. The we will roll initiative. There are three skeletons,
Oh boy.
but you also will be able
I will
to attack one of them before they get up
get up.
because they are extremely slow because they're skeletons.
Okay. Uh, I am at 16.
You go first and they go last.
Okay. Then, yeah, she will go to the nearest skeleton and try to swing the clave at it. One success there. So that's strength. Just strength, or does the clave add any bonuses?
Clave adds +2, and the clave is difficulty 5.
Oh, is it? I thought it was div 7 actually.
No,
Ah, okay. Well,
clave
that's
is difficulty 5 to use. We are not using the book rules. We are using the rules I created for the
okay.
venue.
Fine.
Um,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It is difficulty 5 because it's like a short sword.
Okay.
So
Um,
2 plus your strength.
okay.
No, 3
Plus
plus
one.
your
Yeah.
strength.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You smack one of them in the half, and it gets into it gets purged.
Okay.
Top of the initiative.
Yeah, she immediately, as soon as she sees this one kind of crumble, she'll turn around and swing at the next skeleton
Okay.
and fails. And she's gonna spend one rage.
Okay. Skeleton number 1 attacks you. He has an axe.
Oh boy.
Has 1 success.
I need to check. Like, I know my strength off the top of my head, but I don't know my stamina. So
3 lethal damage.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
3
Mm.
unsoakable axe, Saskia.
Yeah, she sucks it.
You soak it like a boss.
Yep.
The other one is going to attack you with a what was the name of that? A sword. It has 2 successes. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 dice. I need you to soak 2 damage.
I do.
You soak. Um, it is your turn.
Yep. The one that she attacked before. That's 3 successes.
Saskia,
Yes.
your character has 2 melee,
Did I do
2
it wrong?
dex,
Yeah. Oh,
and
wait, I
then
have to roll another die. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, because you're in Krenos, Saskia. Good
My
damn,
bad.
Saskia.
Okay, that's 4 successes now. Thank you, Moosh.
No problem. 3 plus 5 plus your strength. Oh, 1, 2,
Um,
3, 4, 5. Tell me how you kill it.
mm, she is, yeah, probably just, um, actually gives a slight jump and then kind of like uh, brings down the axe from like, sorry, brings down the clave from like her, from the, through the skeleton's left shoulder and just kind of cleaves through its ribcage and just for cinematic effect, uh, kicks the skull away as the
Okay.
rest of the body kind of crumbles apart.
Your top will be in the top of the initiative. Your turn.
Yep. So there's another. Right. That is 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You purge it as well. The problem with the skeletons, when they take more damage than their stamina rating, which is 2,
Mhm.
or sorry, 3, you hit them so hard that they fall down. They're still like, they get purged and destroyed, but they still try to act. You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
So, would you like to explain how you do the coup de grace?
Um. Yeah, she'll She's actually just going to do the same as she did with the previous skeleton. It's just going to kick the skull away from the rest of the body. Um, and yeah, hopefully kicking it against the wall so hard that it crumbles.
Okay, it does. You are at the wall of the castle. You see the castle's doors, the inside of the castle. It leads to, and there's the up. There's this like a weird place that is the highest rooms in this, or the castle made by stone. And yeah, you are. I'm gonna say close to the courtyard.
Okay. Um, she is kind of before she is actually gonna enter. She is gonna look over the clave to see if there are like more glyphs. Like she saw a glyph on the armor. She's basically trying to see like is there a matching glyph there or is there something else?
There is a matching glyph, yes.
And she's just um, gonna kind of look at the clave and just basically speaking to it because she's weird like that. She speaks to things. And she's just gonna be like, "So, thank you for helping me. I hope you will help me along the way. Looks like I got your story to tell now."
You feel a weird warmness from the clave.
Okay.
It's not
That
cold to touch anymore.
that is definitely something that surprises her, and that she's just like, "Did you understand that? Okay. Um, let's do this together then, you and I." And with that, yeah, she'll head into the courtyard.
When you get into the courtyard, you still see the remaining things from the old, but you also see another vision.
All these visions. Yes.
You see the same two Garu who's holding claves. They are retreating. They're closing the doors, and the commander says to the other man, who looks like to be his second, Avernus, what are we going to do now? They are in the courtyard. They're coming in from the walls. And the Avernus just looks at the other man. He looks a bit sly. Commander Elder Alistair, there are ways that we can do, that we can reach. I'm not sure if we are ready to do that. Alistair looks at Avernus and says, "We will not fall to the worm. We will die gloriously for the Gaia. Next time you speak about this, next time it will be the last time you speak." Fall back as they entered the castle. You find yourself in the you find yourself in the courtyard again. Slowly, you see the more bodies appears around you, the more normal skeletons.
More what? Sorry.
Normal skeletons.
Okay.
Not the skeletons who tries to kill you, the skeletons of bodies that died in the past slowly appears as you arrive there. It feels like this whole realm wants to tell you its story.
Mm-hmm. She'll walk up to one of these skeletons and she's actually gonna, try and touch one of them, see if like this is like an illusion of this realm that like it kind of wants to show her, or whether it's actually something physical that she's
It is,
touching.
it feels physical.
Oh,
There are different gulps though. Would you
interesting.
like to roll me that's Silverfang lore?
Yes, sir. This is.
The crescent moon
Mm-hmm. I figured as much.
and Shadow Lords.
Ah, interesting.
The courtyard looks pretty normal, and there is the way that leads inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, she will follow. She'll follow the two Garu that she like Avernus and Alistair. She was
Mhm.
basically gonna follow their route.
You enter and you start to see the inside of the castle. You know, when you enter a castle, first of all, like there's this hole in most castles. You find yourself in that hole and you see the gilf of the I forget the name House Golden Sky. There is this weird rug that is being torn. It is a shame to call it rug, but there are like symbols on it as well,
Mm-hmm.
and more bodies. I feel like there are also skeletons of metises who, you know that when they die, they will remain as metis or lupus. There are bodies of what looks like to be normal humans or Garu.
Okay.
You
She's gonna.
see,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
you see at one part there are ashes on the wall. The wall looks like it has been burned many long time ago.
Okay, that's interesting.
If you roll me, um, don't have survival. I guess you're
No,
not rolling anything, Saskia.
no.
Do you have investigation?
I do.
Yes, you do. Roll me perception investigation.
Okay, and success.
They pulled the bodies and burned.
Of course.
There's something weird, though. It's obvious that the realm wants to tell you the story. It's really obvious that you know that the the physics here doesn't work the way it should.
Mm-hmm.
So you realize that sometimes you find more clues. You find the clues you need to find to tell your story.
Yeah.
It feels like it's helping you. The land or the things, the realm, umbral realm or umbral place or whatever is helping you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You see what you need to see.
Okay. Um, the bodies, the skeletons that are on the ground, like if she's gonna check them out,
Hmm.
are there like any kind of leftover armor or stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. Does she like the glyphs? She's expecting to see Golden Sky, Crescent Moon, and Shadow Lords.
Hmm.
Uh, what she's basically trying to see is if there's more of one than of the other. Like, is there more Golden Sky or is there more Crescent Moon slash Shadow Lords?
It's only golden sky.
Only Golden Sky. Okay. So it's basically a massacre.
Yes.
Okay. Check. She looks slightly distressed at that. Um,
Enjoy your 1 point of rage.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Mm,
The lead. There are more to see inside of the castle, but if you wish to do anything in the hall, please let me know.
yeah. You said there was a rug with symbols on it.
Hmm.
She would like to check that out.
You check the rug. It's a couple of the things that is remaining here.
Hmm.
You do you touch or pull the rug?
Not yet, because she's kind of like it depends on what state it's in.
Hmm. Um, it's pretty fucked up, but it's still like it's covering some parts of the stone
Hmm.
underneath you, and I would like to just be right back if that's okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
take your time.
I am back.
Welcome back.
The rug is there and it's clearly closing something underneath.
Hmm.
Some parts you see like something under it. Um, when you touch it and when you pull it, or if you do,
Hmm.
you see a way that goes down.
Okay. Um, Before she pulls it down, like I said, any of the symbols, is there anything there that might be of interest?
No.
Okay.
That's just what used to be an expensive rug, what is
Mm,
now is nothing,
yeah.
sadly.
Okay. Then yeah, she'll kind of like look into that hallway.
It's a place that goes down. It's a bit dark.
Hmm.
Um, you don't see anything there, but there's a smell.
Okay. What kind of smell?
These these bodies are around you. Well, the skeletons remained in open.
Ah.
That's why it's not
Okay.
smelling that much.
Hmm.
When
That's
something is
dead
very
people smell.
closed,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
also see water though.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll your perception and enigmas?
Sure. One success.
It's a mine under the mountain.
Huh.
You know
Interesting.
the old Garu usually stayed outside of human society.
Hmm.
Bitespeak told you that about that. But they also some Garu liked shiny things. You also see something different though. When you look up, you see remaining of carts, carriages.
Hmm.
You see the carriages left weird noises. Pardon, weird what was the name of that
Traces.
traces. Your nose goes down and it smells the water. You see another vision.
Hmm.
This time you see a black wolf and a white one. Two of them, both of them actually holds a clave, Krinos, in Krinos, and the Silver Fang says they're downstairs. If we go down, it will be harder for us to fight. But honor compels us to go down there and fight. Shadow Lord says we may lose many individuals if we go down there. And there's still the awareness and Alistair that we need to kill. We can use the river. They are already Wormish, honored elder. Let him drown and burn the rest of the bodies here. Alistair nods. Pardon, not Alistair. The elder nods. And then your vision comes back to you.
Oh wow. Yeah, Robin is probably growling because fucking hell, how can you just drown people in the mine? Like, that's bullshit. They've not done anything wrong so far, at least not to Robin's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's pretty pissed. Um,
Okay, another rage, please.
fuck. Yeah. Actually, that makes my current rage
Into 4.
3. I thought 3. I had to spend 2 for shifting. Oh wait, yeah, you get 1 for entering. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yes.
I was missing one. I'm gonna keep track of that. She decides to not get into the mine right away because she feels the answers to most of this riddle or this story is if she would follow that, well, the basically the ghosts of Alistair and Avernus. So yeah, she's going to, yeah, maybe she's going to come back to the mine later on, but for now she's going to leave it there and is going deeper into the castle.
You find yourself in the meeting hall, the throne room. You're struck by another vision. You see the Avernus is telling Alistair that they can summon Banes to fight. They can summon Banes and they can fight with them. Alistair says no. Avernus says there is no other way. And you hear a word that kind of hits you. Because Avernus says, Alistair, you know they do this because we try to make peace with the other shifters.
Oh boy.
Gaia put us all in each places. Alistair nods. You hear Avernus says, I hope the Grawl is right. And he starts summoning Banes. But the Banes start attacking the kin inside along with the Silverfangs.
Which one was summoning the brain? Sorry.
Avernus.
Okay.
You see that the Bane summons. For a time, it could have been believed that they are gonna obey Avernus, but then they start massacring the kin,
Okay.
and then you come back to yourself in the hole.
Right.
Ah.
Ah, fuck.
Let's roll initiative. Actually, you can keep the same initiative.
Okay.
14. Yours are higher. They're slowly getting up.
Okay.
You
Running
can
to the first
do
one.
1-1, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be rinse and repeat. How many are there this time?
3 again.
3 again. Okay. Oh. Now there are probably 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 5 clave damage in your skull.
Um, Purge. How do you do it?
Um, yeah, as one of them is still trying to get up, I presume, or are these actually walking towards her already?
They're getting. One of them is like three of them are trying to get up.
Okay. Then yeah, she is just, um kind of slicing with the clave. No, actually it's just gonna, thrust the clave into the skull,
Mm-hmm.
watching it explode.
It's your turn again.
Yeah, spending another rage and going after number two
Okay.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
You do 6 damage, and you purge the other one.
Hmm.
Now it's the time of these mofo attack you with two. Actually, no, one success because the skeletons are not as big as you are. 5d10. I need you to soak 1 damage.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, it's your turn again.
Okay, yeah, this is my rage action. Um, wow, that's the best hit so far. So that is, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah,
Purge.
7. Yep. So Robin kind of spins around and slashes the last skeletons. Yeah, basically,
She fucks them
basically
up.
just yeah, slashing through its spine, kind of like, then uses like just kind of crushes the skeleton skull under her foot.
You hear footsteps.
Okay, she'll spin around into the direction of this whatever is coming.
You see Alistair.
Oh boy.
Who are you, stranger? Why did you come here?
I am Robin Clay. I came here on my rite of passage to find out what has happened here and to tell the story so that history will not repeat itself.
I am Avernus, Elder Silverfang, Arun Hamid.
Wait a minute. You just said that this was Alistair, but now he's introducing as Avernus?
Shit, sorry, Alistair. I mistaked the name.
Okay, no, 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 no. I was just kind of wondering, like, wait, what? Is this a plot twist or is this you,
Huh.
like,
No.
mixing the names up? Because that would have been like, wait, what?
I was the elder and the leader of my family on my flock. House leader of the House Golden Sky.
Yes.
We were attacked by the House Crescent Moon. Without warnings, they come with Shadow Lords and get a Fenris. Because we were trying to keep a good relationship with the shifters.
I see.
My son and my adopted son, Avernus. He was the reason why we learned so much. He learned more and more from Graal and Bustet. But then the other shifters, other Gar thought that we were worm tainted because we were learning so much from them. Avernus convinced me that he can defend the castle like other shifters, their rights that he learned. But I didn't realize that he was corrupted from his mind. There's a reason why Helios can't shine here, Robin Clay. This castle, me and Avernus, we're cursed. We can't go to our homelands. One of us needs to die so the curse can be lifted. And there won't be no more Banes.
Who cursed you?
I don't know. I hope my mother did not left me.
How come you haven't fought each other until one of you died?
Because I can't go to where he is and he can't come to where I am.
And what happens with the one who dies?
A soul needed to keep the curse, lift the curse. The other one will go back to the homelands.
I see.
Dealing with the worm corrupts the soul. You have any more questions, Robin Clay?
Where can I find the furnace?
Upstairs, tower.
I'm sorry for what has happened to you.
Thank you, Robin Clay.
I'll make sure your story is not forgotten.
That is all I ask.
Is this clave yours?
It is.
You want it back?
I don't think I can carry anymore, Robin Clay.
Do you mind if I carry it for you?
Yes. You should carry it.
And Robin will kneel. Because after all, this is an elder. She's only a bloody cub.
Now end this torment by making a decision.
I will go to the tower. And yeah, she'll rise and is going to head upstairs.
You head upstairs. And then you find a room that looks like a old study room. Avernus looks different. He's not white
Clearly.
anymore. His eyes are glowing red. His hands are more powerful. His deformities looks extremely different. And he is reading something when Robin enters, and then he raises head. Is it Alistair, my old friend? Finally, the curse is lifted then. Oh no, it is not. Who are you, stranger?
I am Robin Clay, McGalliard.
I am Avernus.
Yes, I know.
Aphrometis. Tearge. Silverfang.
I've come here to lift the curse.
So you wish to hear my story, or you wish to just kill me?
Go ahead.
It was me who told Alistair to keep a good relationship with the shifters. Even the name Farah is an insult to them. I learned from Gural, I learned from the Bastet. When other Garus smelled them worm tainted, I realized from their teachings that the worm is part of the triad. Do you know what I'm talking about, girl? Do you
I've
know
heard
what triad is?
Triadar, Worm the Weaver, the Wild.
The Garu fights with the worm but doesn't understand the worm is not the real enemy. Corruption is. The Gaia herself created the worm. So the
Yes.
enemy is the corruption, not the worm, because the worm is not what it used to be. To restore the balance of the world, to return to the old days, Garu needed to work with the others to understand the worm, understand the worm was part of the triad. And then they killed us all. I try to summon the worm by the rituals I learned from Gural. But I was not a Gural.
Are you sure that that is the reason why it failed?
Yes. We also got attacked by the enemies. It was because of Alistair. He is the one who stole their kin. He wanted to have pure child. His kin was dying.
No one always does the right thing. If it is true what you say, then he has done wrong to them. Your mind is fallen.
What did she say? Do you mind?
Your mind is fallen.
My mind is fallen. You speak the words of Alistair, not yourself.
Mm.
Why my mind is fallen? Because I talk the truth regarding the worm and Garu Nation.
Because you summoned Banes.
Baines is part of the worm.
And the worm is corrupted.
The Grawl does the same by gathering worm in a place. So does the Bustet.
Perhaps in your day and age. It's been a long time ago. I think your motives weren't wrong. In fact, I would agree to them. I too, I can assure you that where I'm from, there are those who also seek to make peace with the other changing breeds and the Karoo. We're talking to them, hearing their stories, listening to their songs, learning from them. I do not know if the Karoo Nation is ever going to be ready for this. But you've done more than just listening to them. And whether it is by their fault or by the ways that the worm works, but I do believe that your mind is no longer what it should be. Summoning Banes as a Karoo inside your own residence with so many of your kin present. It's, that's not something that anyone could forgive, even if you were to go to the homelands. I'm sorry. This is not a choice that's easy to make.
Oh, you know the story and now you wish to kill me, then do it, Robin Clay.
Will you fight me?
I do not wish to die.
I understand.
Let's roll initiative.
Yep. Oh boy.
Actually, you don't need to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Keep forgetting it. 3 plus 3 plus 2, 3. And you got 9, and you got higher, so it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, wait. Give me a moment. Dice roller is not listening to me.
How many rage you spend this turn?
2.
Okay. Before you say, Avernus tries to go in a claw attack.
He's
But
faster
it's your
than that?
turn. No,
Oh.
he is not. You can do
Oh,
what you
okay.
want.
Yeah.
It'll be harder for him to hit you because you carry a clave,
Mm-hmm.
and he is attacking you with a claw, so his difficulties will be 7.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going in to try and hit him first.
Okay, please do it.
That is 2 successes.
3 plus your strength. Which is, I think, 8 dice.
9.
Ooh. You rage monster, you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He takes 5 unsilkable ag. Tell me how you do it.
As she sees that he's going to basically swipe his claw at her, she is, as he kind of lifts it, she is gonna duck under him and then kind of slashing through like the exposed part of his chest,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then taking a step back.
He will attack you now.
Hmm.
The six dice. He botches. He falls down.
No.
Um, your turn.
Yep. She
Your difficulty is 3 to attack him.
Oh man. Yeah, she's gonna land a second attack. Hopefully. That is 3 successes.
uh, 2 plus 2, 4 plus your strength, 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Saskia, tell me how you kill
Eight.
him.
Jesus Christ. As he falls down, important question. Did he fall down face first or like on his back?
On his back. He is looking at you.
She is kind of kneeling down, not like slowly, like she's basically like falling to her knees pretty hard. Um, and basically plunges the clave in his chest, like, yeah, in his heart, and she's just gonna leave it in there as she looks at him. And I mean, she doesn't look happy about this, so she's just gonna look at him like kind of dying, and she says, "I am sorry, and I promise you that I will continue your work, but I will not allow myself to get corrupted. I hope you'll find peace now." And then she'll like pull out the clave.
It will be lighter and warmer in this place. You will hear screams from the upstairs, like something is burning.
Okay. She will take the time to wipe the blood off the clave, and to basically close Averna's eyes, and then she'll head further up.
You will find only ashes. You see these Banes and Fomoris are dead now. There is this. There were many of them. Remember in the beginning of the scene I said there's something at the top of the castle.
Hmm.
This is you're at the top of the castle, and all you see are dead things around you that turn into ash. And then Buzzard kind of lands on your shoulder. And then it starts to fly off again towards the way you come from.
Hmm. Yeah, she is. She's just gonna take a moment to, you know, to stand there, just like kind of let sinking in what just happened, and then she'll head downstairs, and she's definitely gonna see if she can find Alistair, but she presumes not.
No, he is gone.
Yeah. And yeah, um, she's gonna leave the castle.
You leave the castle, you leave the doors of the castle, and then you find yourself that you left the door of Belvedere Castle in the Umbra.
Wow. Okay. She's just kind of standing there, looking very confused. Then kind of looking at her hand to see if the clave is still in there.
It is still there.
And yeah, she'll make her way back to the Silverfang Galliard elder person.
She is there. She smiles when you come in. She is extremely surprised with the clave. When you come in, she extends her hand. She puts a mm, expensive napkins that she pulls from her pocket. With both hands, she asks for the clave.
Robin is definitely a bit reluctant. Because she did kind of make a promise there, but she'll hand the clave to the elder. Because fuck, what could she do?
Elder takes the clave and she steps back and she puts the clave onto the earth. And the spirit of Falcon stands on the clave. Tell me your journey, Robin Clay.
My my journey took me from the Sept into strange lands. It was a land where Helios did not show his face, hiding away behind dark clouds. I found a castle. It was ruined. It looked old. I climbed its walls, and when I looked inside, I could see that this castle was carved out of rock. If it would be in all its glory, I am sure it would have been a marvelous sight to behold. But now it was just the sad remnants of history, of a tragedy. There were what was left over of bodies, many of them. The first that I found wore a leather armor with this symbol on it. And she'll get out the glyph of golden skies and will present it to the elder.
She smiles and takes it.
The glaive belonged to this person. As I was standing there, I saw them, as clear as I now see you. Two individuals leading this House Golden Sky. Commander Alistair and his son Avernus. They spoke of how they were attacked, getting attacked by Clan Crescent Moon. As I continued, well, there were skeletons that were walking. So I took the clave and I killed them. and I stepped onto the courtyard. And right there before my eyes, more skeletons appeared. These ones didn't move. They were there as reminders of the massacre that happened. Again, I followed the story of Avernus and Alistair. Crescent Moon was about to breach their walls, and the two of House Golden Sky were arguing over the right course of action. As I continued into their main hall, I found, well, I found a rug of what was left of it. Behind it, I found the hidden entrance to a mine. As I looked inside, there was a smell of death that came from that area. And again, castle showed me a silver white and pitch black queen was standing almost right where I was standing, looking into the mine, describing how helpless kin were there in hiding, and whether they would go in and slaughter them all. The Shadow Lord came up with the idea of drowning them. He claimed that they were worm tainted, so it didn't matter. Their lives didn't matter anymore. As I continued going deeper into the castle, I came to the throne room. Once again, Avernus and Alistair appeared in front of me. It was as if I was watching history coming to life. Avernus again suggested to do what was necessary to survive, to summon Banes, to make sure that they would fight on their side. But Alistair disagreed. He did not want to have anything to do with Banes. Avernus argued, claiming that the attack on their home by Clan Crescent Moon and the Shadow Lords and the Gate of Fenris, that it was happening because they were disagreeing with House Golden Sky, as Avernus was trying to make peace with the other shapeshifters. Finally, Avernus summoned the Banes, and although at first it seemed like he could control them, very soon they started attacking their own kin, murdering everyone in the palace. It was after I saw that I heard footsteps, and at first I did not believe when I saw one of the individuals of my vision standing there in front of me, for real. It was Alistair. And he explained how he and Avernus were cursed, both roaming around castle for eternity until one of them would die so that the other could go to the homelands. They could not kill each other because they could not get close to each other. He claims he claims that Avernus's mind had been tainted by the worm, and that was why he summons the Banes. So I went upstairs to find Avernus, who claimed he had learned these rites from others. He also claims that the reason for Crescent Moon and the Shadow Lords attacking House Golden Sky was because Alistair had stolen kin from their houses and their families. Avernus and I fought, as one of them had to die, and I saw him summoning Banes. I killed him with that very glaive, lifting the curse, and the sun showed its face immediately again. As I came to the top of the palace after killing Avernus, I found ashes there, probably Banes, that he kept there. And this is the story of what I saw, Honored Elder. And she'll kneel down again.
Robin Clay. She smiles. Go ahead and take your clave. Go ahead and carry your burden. Go ahead and prove yourself to be one of us.
Robin actually would have probably shifted into Hobbit if you would allow me to backtrack this from the
No
moment
problem.
she exited Belvedere's castle. It was
Hmm.
like, oh god, I forgot I was still crying. So she'll take the clave and we'll slowly get back on her feet again.
The clave is in away from the elder, and the spirit of Falcon is on the clave.
Okay.
You touch the clave and try to pull it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't come.
She kind of looks confused at that. She'll try again and then look back up to. I keep forgetting her first name.
Anabaria.
Enobaria? But
I choose the worst names I know.
yes,
Just
you
call her
did.
Crane.
Yeah. So she'll look up at her and it's like, Crane Raya, there seems to be something strange going on.
Go ahead and take the clave, Robin.
I cannot lift it.
Go ahead, Robin.
How?
She takes a deep breath and you see the spirit is looking at you. Looks deep in the eyes of Robin. This moment feels like it's too long. You see that the smile in Inabaria's face slowly disappears. Falcon raises its wings and starts to fly off. You see the falcon from its back. How majestic it looks. And you feel a touch in your shoulder as Inabaria touches your shoulder. I'm sorry, Robin.
What do you mean? What happened? Something wrong?
You passed the test. There's no easy way of saying this, Robin, but you're not pure enough to be a Silverfang.
What? No. No, that can't be.
I'm sorry, Robin.
No. I did everything you asked. I have
Yes,
proven myself. Jacob is a Silverfang.
his blood is pure enough, but not yours. I'm sorry.
What? No. That must be it. No. No, I'm not accepting this.
I'm sorry, Robin, but I can't let you question the wisdom of Falcon.
What? No. No. I've earned this. I am a Silverfang. I've just proven that I am. All these months I've worked for this.
I'm sorry, Robin.
You can't be serious. If is this another test? A test of my resolve? That's fine.
No, Robin, this is not a test.
It's, no.
She looks at her. I apologize, and I'm sorry for this.
What do you mean you're sorry? Fix this.
What did she say, sorry?
She said, fix this. Make this right.
It is the way it needs to be, Robin.
No, no, no,
Some
no, no.
things,
I'm not going to accept this.
I wish there was a way, but there
There is
isn't.
a way. Tell
No,
them that I
there,
am a Silverfang.
the Falcon has already made his decision.
That's it. That's just it.
I am sorry.
This is just what it's going to be.
You can join another tribe.
I don't want to join another tribe. I am a Silverfang.
You are not a Silverfang, Robin.
I think Robin is definitely going to take a rage for this.
Yes, exactly. You should.
Do you want me to roll for frenzy?
Um, if you think that this will trigger her enough to lose her shit, yes.
Oh yeah. I just don't know how much rage I have left.
You spent 2 rage in when you
Yeah.
had 4, you gained 5, you had spent 2, which means you have 4 rage as you gain another and now you're rolling it.
So 5 total, right? At the
You
moment.
have 4 total.
4 total. That's fine as well. Oh boy.
Do you know what is the moon phase?
I'm looking it up right now. Give me one moment.
Okay.
Oh boy. It is a crescent moon.
It is difficulty 4, I think, right?
No, that's gibbous, sweetie.
Okay, shit, sorry. What's the difficulty now?
I think it's so gibbous is 4. That makes Philodox 5 and crescent 6.
Okay, you have 4 successes. You are in a frenzy.
Yep.
Let's roll initiative, please.
Um. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry. Oh.
You go first.
Yep. Um.
You are gonna spend a rage, 1 rage, and then
Mhm.
attack her.
Okay. Do I have to spend rage as well to get it to Krinos?
No.
Okay. Then it's just gonna be a normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
That is 3 successes.
2 plus 2 plus your strength.
Why 2 plus 2?
You have 3 successes,
Yeah.
which means 2 plus 2 from the
Yes.
claws.
Claws. He's in Hobbit.
Uh, you are changing into Krinos.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't spend rage when you're frenzying.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. We don't need to spend rage for frenzying. For immediate,
Okay.
immediate
Check.
shape.
Yep.
To
Okay. Well, she doesn't do any damage.
okay. The Anabaria also immediately ships into Krinos. By the way, I
Oh
forget
wait.
to mention. I apologize.
If I'm Krinos, then I have different stats.
Yes,
Sorry.
please roll
Sorry.
1 more dice.
Um, because I use my helmet strength, so I have to
Okay,
roll 4 more dice.
please.
Yeah, 1.
She roll her 7 dice. So she soaks it. I am gonna check the gift. My apologies. I should have my book opened, but it's
It's
not.
fine.
It is a breed gift. Actually, it is Calm the Savage Beast. She needs to roll Manipulation Primal Urge. She has 6 dice. Hopefully, she won't waste her. No, she didn't. The You find yourself in Krinos form, and she is also in Krinos form.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, how the fuck I'm not a silver fang? You're fucking whore! Like in your mind, in your mind.
Robin would never say that, but
I
yeah, I
like
get you.
the feeling. Let's just say the
Yeah,
feeling
that's
was like
definitely the
that.
feeling. Yeah.
But you're a motherfucking whore, I'm not a silver fang. Ah! And then like you clawed, you remember you clawed, and then you come to yourself, and she's looking you in the eye.
Yeah, Robin will take a step back, sink into Hamid again.
And she points down the ground. Submit now.
She will, like, slowly go to the ground, kneeling.
She takes a deep breath. I am indeed sorry. But sadly, there's nothing I can do about this. It was a pleasure to meeting. It was a pleasure to meet with you. I will stay here one more day.
I will make you one promise. Robin is not looking up as she speaks. You will regret this even more. I may not be a silver fang, as you and your totem have made clear, but you will regret this. So I will prove that I will be the best Garu that ever was alive. And you will be sorry that I am not a silver fang, that there was no way that I could be a silver fang. I will make you regret this so much.
She picks the clave very easily, turns her back and leaves.
And yeah, Robin will kind of, from that kneeling position, will just kind of sit down on the ground, just staring in front of her. There's definitely a mixture of anger, frustration, sadness on her face.
Saskia, would you like to end the scene there?
Hmm.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watch, for watching. See you next time.